Hello everyone, welcome to the class of quantitative methods of management. So we have discussed about arithmetic mean in the last class. Now in this present class, we'll introduce median. So imagine that you are managing a cloth store and you have list down the sales figure of different items which is being sold for you. So guys, while some product have extremely high sales, other have very low sales. So here you need to devise a method so that you can find the middle value which can represent the typical sales performance. Next thing what we can work here is that how would we determine this central figure and why it is useful in decision making. At the end of this topic, you will be able to explain the calculation of median while working on raw data, describe the calculation of median while working on group data, explain the calculation of median where we work on group data having cumulative frequency, and also at the end we'll list down the merits and demerits of median calculation.
First thing first, let's try to understand this term median. So median basically represent the middle value for any group. Okay, it is the point at which half of the data present can be identified, and it is basically talks about the central part of the data where basically your central part of data lies. So by single number, if we can try to locate the middle or central part of the data, there we need the understanding of median. So going further and talk about median. So please understand that because in the case of median, we just need to locate the central part of the data by arranging the data in ascending order. So median is the easiest statistical measure to calculate. So basically, in order to work on the calculation of median, we need to divide the data or the data. We need to basically divide the data into two equal parts, where one a comparison of all the values which are greater than the middle or the median part, and the other set of values having the values which are lesser than the median. So for the formula for the median, when we have a raw data with us, and for them, if you want to calculate the median, the formula for median is n plus 1 by 2th observation, where n is the total number of data. So imagine if we have this following data and for which we want to calculate the median, the data are 25, 18, 27, 10, 8, 30, 42, 20, 53. So here we need to arrange the data in ascending order. So when we arrange the data in ascending order, then we have the data 8, 10, 18, 20, 25, 27, 30, 42, 53. Then since we know that the median is the middlemost value, so for that we need to count the total number of terms. How many terms are there? 8, 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So their total 9 term are there. So the n is 9. So 9 plus 1 by 2 means fifth observation is the median. So the fifth observation, when you'll see them, when the data is arranged in ascending order, the first observation is 8, second observation is 10, the third observation is 18, the fourth observation is 20, and 25th is the 25 is the fifth observation. So 25 is the median using the formula here. So next question, you want to calculate the median for the following data. For this, we need to arrange the data in ascending order and we need to count the total number of terms. So the total number of terms here is 8. So since the total number of terms here is 8, so what we'll do, we'll arrange the data in ascending order and then we'll apply the formula of median. That median formula is n plus 1 by 2 observation. So 8 plus 1 by 2. Okay, so if we'll do, we'll get 4.5th observation. 4.5th observation is nothing but it is the arithmetic mean of fourth observation and fifth observation. So here the fourth observation is 10 and the fifth observation is 12. Arithmetic mean of that would be 11. So when we have a group data, imagine the question is like this, that we get the following data of the number of members in a family and we need to find the median size of the family. So here we got a set of data where we have number of members, we have the frequency, and we have the frequency. Okay, you can see the frequency here. For each number of members, we can see the frequency. Now, for this, in order to calculate the median, we need to find the cumulative frequency. So from the frequency, we have to find the cumulative frequency. And here, like we saw the frequency, and when you're trying to find the cumulative frequency, so what is cumulative frequency? Is basically the sum. Going forward, you have to do the sum. Like the first frequency is 1. So the cumulative frequency of that would be 1. Then the frequency is 3. So the cumulative frequency for that would be 1 plus 3, 4. And then you have 5. So then the cumulative frequency will be 4 plus 5, 9. Then you have 6. Then the cumulative frequency that will be 9 plus 6, 15. Then we have the frequency 10. So the cumulative frequency for that will be 15 plus 10, 25. Then we have the frequency 13. The cumulative frequency of that will be 25 plus 13, 38. Then we have the frequency 9. So the cumulative frequency of that will be 38 plus 9, 47. Then we have the frequency 5. So the cumulative frequency of that will be 47 plus 5, 52. And then 52 plus 3, 55. 55 plus 2, 57. 57 plus 2, 59. 59 plus 1, 60. So the cumulative frequency or the total sum of frequency is 60. Okay. And the formula of mid is nothing but n plus 1 by 2 observation. Here n is 60. Okay, so 60 plus 1 by 2 observation, 30.5th observation. That is our median. So 30, so here our median is 30.5th observation. So here you can see if you see the table here, the 25th observation ended at 5. And then till 38th observation, we have the value 6 only. So the median for this question would be 6. Then going further, you see this question where we are given as a number of members as X and the frequency is given F. Okay, so we need to find the cumulative frequency. And here, like the way we have found the cumulative frequency in the previous slide, same we just need to find the cumulative frequency. Okay, 1 plus 3, 4, 4 plus 5, 9, 9 plus 6, 15, 15 plus 10, 25, 25 plus 13, 38, 38 plus 9, 47. 47 plus 5, 52, 52 plus 3, 55, 55 plus 2, 57, 57 plus 2, 59, 59 plus 1, 16. Okay, then here what we found the cumulative frequency. So we can say the total set of frequency is the 60, and we know that the median what we're looking for, the formula is n plus 1 by 2 observation. So the n plus 1 by 2 observation if we apply, then 60 plus 1, 61 by 2 means 30.5th observation. And here when we are seeing 30.5th observation, the value what is greater than 30.5th observation here when we're seeing the cumulative frequency is 38. And the value of X which correspond to 38 is 6. Okay, so hence the median is basically 6 members per family. Then if we have a group data with us, okay, and how will we find the median for that data? So here what we can do, here if you have observed the class intervals, what is given to us, they were in discrete in nature. So first thing first, we need to convert the discrete class interval into continuous class interval. And since you know that the difference of 1 is there from one class interval to other class interval, so 1 divided by 2 is zero point 0.5. Zero point 0.5 I'll subtract from the lower limit, and zero point 0.5 I add to the upper limit, and then I get the continuous class intervals as 0.5 to 4.5, 4.5 to 9.5, 9.5 to 14.5, like that, till 34.5 to 39.5, and the frequencies is given to us 5, 8, 10, 12, 7, 6, 3, 2, and then we can find the cumulative frequency where 5, 5 plus 8, 13, 13 plus 10, 23, 23 plus 12, 35, 35 plus 7, 42, 42 plus 6, 48, 48 plus 3, 51, 51 plus 2, 53. Okay, so once we got this, we got the cumulative frequency also. Then what we have to do here, okay, so we have to find n plus 1 by 2 observation. N is 53, 53 plus 1 by 2 observation is 27th data. Okay, and 27th data will lies between 14.5 to 19.5. Okay, so here the lower limit for this would be 14.5, and n by 2 is nothing but n by 2 is basically the total sum of frequency, which is 53, 53 by 2. So if you do 53 by 2, we'll get 26.5 minus m. So minus m basically means what interval what we have selected. that is 14.5 to 19.5. So frequency, one cumulative frequency before that. So one cumulative frequency before that, if you see, that would be 23 here. And F is the frequency for the class, which is 12. And C is the class width. So class, and you can say that. So if you apply the formula 26 minus 23, I will get 19.5 divided by 12. I will got 1.46. 1. When it is added to 14.5, we got the median as 15.96. Merits of median are as follows. Median is not influenced by extreme values because it is a positional average. Median can be calculated in case of distribution with open-end intervals. Median can be located even if the data are incomplete. Median can be located even for qualitative factors such as ability, honesty, etc. The merits of median are as follows. A slight change in the series may bring drastic change in median value. In case of even number of items or continuous series, median is an estimated value other than any value in the series. It is not suitable for further mathematical treatment except its use in mean deviation. It is not consider all the observations.
So guys, in this topic you have learnt about what is median. So when we talk about median, median is the middle value in the data set, where when we are trying to divide the whole data set into two equal half, and then once we get the simple yet powerful measure of central tendency, that is what we called as median. It doesn't matter your data is normal or skewed. When we talk about median, median is can be calculated both for raw data and even for the group data with distinct approaches for each, including the data having cumulative frequency or with the data with a normal frequency. When we talk about median, median is not affected by extreme values. Even for open-ended intervals also we can calculate median. Even for qualitative data also we can calculate median. When we talk about median, median is sensitive to changes in data set. It is not suitable for further mathematical operations beyond mean deviation, and it does not account for all observation. So I hope you have understood the concept of median, what we have discussed in this class. So here we worked on raw data, we worked on group data, we worked on how we can use median for open-ended class intervals. So median is very prominent in understanding whenever we work on partial value. So it's time to wind up this session. Thank you everyone. I'll see you all in next class. Bye everyone.